So here's my second recording of Act 2, Scene 5. The first one, I hit the wrong button at the end, and yeah, super happy right now. No, I'm all right. It just means I'm really prepared for this one. But, let's not forget about those Pampers over there on the right. Great diapers for about, in that time when you have a child, or maybe you got to buy some for a birthday present for your little 2 or 3 year old cousin or nephew, or perhaps your own brother or sister. So um, there you have it. In case you're looking at getting some easy ups there, and you can get free time unlimited Amazon if you buy some Pamper Easy Ups. So interesting. So here we are. The plan is in place. Friar Lawrence is going to marry him in the afternoon. The plan for Juliet to get out of there is that she needs to tell her parents she needs to go to confession. I think her parents would be pretty receptive of that. It shows that she's a conscientious, mature young adult. Perhaps she's going to confess to Friar Lawrence that she's sorry for the way that she did not listen to her mother the day before when she asked her about Paris. And obviously, I think it brings excitement to parents when they, I know for me, like when my daughter says to me, "Dad, can we go to feed my starving children?" Or, "Dad, can we, go shovel our neighbor's sidewalk?" Like, even though I may not want to go volunteer or I may not want to go shovel and use a bunch of energy. To hear those things from my children definitely makes me proud as a parent, and I would assume the same here for Mr. and Mrs. Capulet. So here we go, Act 2, Scene 5, and we are on page 782.
Struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return.
So right away we find out it's 9 o'clock in the morning. The nurse is gone. Juliet's waiting for her to come back. I think about like when I was in high school, if someone told me they're going to pick me up at 7 o'clock, and every minute I would look and see, well, where are they? Are they getting close? I look for headlights coming down the road, and I'm sure we all can kind of relate to that. And another situation we might think of, like we're out and about, we give someone our phone number, excited that they might call us, and we patiently await for that phone call. I'm going to call you tomorrow morning. Well, I'd be pretty excited if you were waiting for that message or that phone call. So here we are with Juliet, and she's pretty anxious.
Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love heralds to be thoughts which 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams, driving back shadows over lowering hills. Therefore do nimble pinion doves draw love, and therefore hath the wind swift Cupid wings. Now is the sun upon the hindmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours. Yet she has not come. Had she affections and warm youthful blood, she'd be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead.
So she's been waiting 3 hours. Number 18. The nurse is supposed to be back in a half hour, about 9:30, and Juliet has been waiting for 3 hours. So you can imagine the anxiety that she's feeling right now, and we'll continue on. And so she wants to know the answer. We know the nurse, right? The nurse is long-winded. She kind of avoids the answer. Sometimes I'll give you a good example. Like when I was in high school, I'd say, "Hey, mom, dad, can I go out to go bowling with my friends tonight?" And my mom and dad were like, "Oh, well, and then they'd say something like, "Well, we do have church tomorrow morning." And I was like, "Does that mean I can go?" And so they would never really completely tell me the answer. I'd somehow have to infer it by what they were saying. And Juliet definitely gets frustrated here because the nurse is pretty long-winded, and she avoids giving her the answer on, "Hey, was Romeo at the square? Did he give an answer?" There's all these unknowns that Juliet faces, and the only person that can tell her what they are or what the answers are is the nurse.
Oh, God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Send thy man away.
Peter, stay at the gate.
Now, good, sweet nurse. Oh, Lord, why look'st thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shapest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I am aweary. Give me leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache! What a jaunt have I had!
I would thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee speak. Good.
Tell me the answer.
So, what haste! Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale that thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll state the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo, no, not he. Though his face be better than any man's, yet his leg excels all men's. And for a hand and a foot and a body, though they not to be talked on, yet they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him is gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench. Serve God. What, have you dined at home?
No. No, but all this did I know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches! What a head have I! It beats as it would fall in 20 pieces. My back, oh, other side, my back! Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jouncing up and down.
In faith, I'm sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet, sweet nurse, tell me what says my love.
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous and a kind and handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother?
Oh, God's lady dear, are you so hot? Mary, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you.
So she says, do you have permission to go to confession today? Is that the answer? It's not a yes or no, but she tells her here what the plan is, which I've already told you.
Hence to Friar Lawrence' cell, there stays a husband to make you a wife. Now comes the wanton blood up in your cheeks. They'll be in scarlet straight at any news. Hie you to church. I must another way to fetch a ladder by the which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. I am the drudge and toil in your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go, all to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Hie to high fortune. Honest nurse, farewell.
So just kind of a couple things to point out here. She finally gets the answer. Right before that, in the last thing the nurse says, she wants her to go to Friar Lawrence's cell for confession. And as that's going on, she's going to go get the rope ladder for later on the evening to consummate the marriage. And that puts us at the end of Act 2, Scene